So new season coming into the indoor. How you feeling? And how's the rest of the team look?
I feel really good. It's nice to have a team of triple jumpers coming along into the new season with me, so that's really good.
You dabbled in the long jump a little bit in the past. Are you going to do any of that during the indoor season?
Yes, actually, we're not opening up in any jumps at UW, but following right after we'll be triple jumping and I'll be long jumping at Arkansas. So I'm really excited about that and happy to see what I'll do.
What are some of the specific things you guys have been doing training-wise, getting ready for this meet specifically?
Well, over the summer for me, I did nothing but wait to get stronger. And then when we came right into fall training, we do a lot of just speed work and strengthening right now. And then after our winter break, we came back and just started doing like approaches and like small stuff. We don't really jump as much, so we don't want to be too jumped out by the time season comes. So we'll break down our phases, and then for long jump, we'll just do like some simple takeoff stuff. So that's pretty helpful, and once you all piece it together, it's all great and good. So
After the outdoor season, what were some of the specific things that you wanted to improve on that you're going to?
I would say my consistency, jumping a 42 one day and then next day a 44, so I want to stay pretty consistent and stay a little more confident in myself, knowing that I am capable of doing what I've trained for. So yeah, definitely those two things.
Do you feel like you've been consistent in practice leading up to this?
Yeah, definitely. So yesterday we did some approaches, and for the first time my approaches were like spot on, like all three. So that was really good for me, and just feeling like I'm able to do it. Like I made it this far, so there's nothing that should be able to stop me now.
Can you talk a little bit about what it takes to get to that consistency? That must take a lot of time.
Yeah, a lot of repetition. So we haven't really done approaches as much, but we'll do like a mock approach, so kind of like acting as if you're about to, get ready to take off and stuff. So we do a lot of those. So I'd say just like making it as if you're about to jump, just really getting into that mind state like you're on the runway, you're about to compete. I try to warm up as hard as I can, like as if I was at a meet, and all of that combined just makes me feel ready or like, prepared.
Can you talk a little bit more about the team of jumpers that you have around you? What have some of your conversations been with your teammates?
So we have Lexi and Jamie and me. We're all three triple jumpers. Risa, Tristan, Spencer, DJ, and Max. So that's a lot of jumpers compared to last year. And our conversations so far this year have just been, to show them what us jumpers are about. Everybody's always trying to doubt us, like, you got to run faster than jumpers. Like, us jumpers, we still have to run too. So you can't just doubt us and think we're slow. So we're always just trying to come for everybody, doing our best in testing, just showing that we're here and, we're ready to bring it all out.
Speaking of running, you get to run the 60
Yeah.
this weekend.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm
Are you
running the
practicing
60.
getting out of the blocks?
Ooh. We haven't practiced that, but he just says he wants to make it to the finals. So last year I ran a 7.7, so I'm hoping maybe like a 7.3. But yeah, not too focused on my blocks, just if I get out fast or if I get out slow, just being able to pick up my speed and get to my top speed, because that is also something that I struggle with on the runway, is getting to my top speed. So yeah, he just wants me to just focus on doing that, and I feel okay.
I remember last year you weren't too happy to be doing that. Are you more excited this year?
Yeah, I'm more excited this year. I'm not the only jumper doing it, so that definitely makes me feel a little better about it. But just knowing that this is actually going to be helpful. Last year I would say I was a little more timid, and I didn't think about long term. I just thought, oh my God, why do I have to do this right here, right now? So just thinking more that this that I'm doing now is going to help me in the future,
It was such a weird off season with lots of people leaving and the Hayward field getting torn down.
Mm-hmm.
How much of that kind of trickled down to the athletes on the team?
I would say, well, a lot of us still commuted to practice, but we're all familiar to this, to coming to the Mo. So I would say it was somewhat a bit of a change, but we're all used to the Mo, and it's nice having these lanes here too, and a little pit for us jumpers. So I would say overall, I am kind of upset that Hayward, the tradition of Hayward is gone, but it's very nice to see what is going to come in 2020. I mean, I won't be here, but for the upcoming team, that would be nice.
What's the vibe of this team? Just teammates, how y'all get along compared to last year and prior years?
I would say it's fresh, you know. We have a lot of young people, so they're very upbeat, you know, hype, excited. So I'd say that's a very nice, fresh energy to be around. The team-wise, we're pretty good. You know, I feel like we're all getting a little closer and getting to know each other more and stuff. We do a lot of nice team bonding, so that's really nice. And I think it does actually help on the track. You know, you're able to, if on the relay, trust your teammate about getting the stick around, or like even for us jumpers, like I can trust my teammate that they're gonna watch my foot on the board or anything like that. So I would say our team dynamic is getting a lot better, but it can be, you know, even more. But I think overall it's really good.
Yeah, even in practicing, you guys are focused on your own things. But any freshmen or new transfers that you might have seen that you've been like, wow, they're definitely gonna make an impact for us this year.
Oh yeah, definitely. I think a lot of the freshmen that we have can definitely, along the line, if you know, trust the process and do everything that they need to do, they will make an impact here.
What have some of your conversations been like with them? You kind of consider yourself like a coach or like kind of a helper with your coaches?
I wouldn't necessarily say like a helper. Maybe like, because a lot of them, they will come to me, you know, ask questions like, oh, what are we doing here? Like, you know, stuff like that. So I'd say maybe more like advocate for them and just someone that has been through it so I can speak on the experience. I wouldn't, you know, so I guess a helper, yeah. Like, I'm pretty helpful.